Hi, it is Tuesday. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I feel freaking great. I am coming to you bare naked face with color. I have color everywhere. It's almost like I was in the sun yesterday. I cannot tell you how long I have been pasty notebook paper white. I'm always the whitest girl, and I have color everywhere. My legs, everything. It's so awesome. But beyond that, I feel good. The headache is completely gone. No pain at all. At all. No whooshing in the ears. And I've been up since 4:30 this morning, and not one time have I had to just stop and rest in overwhelming exhaustion. I don't feel exhausted now. I haven't even thought about laying down for a nap. I mean, I haven't been doing a whole lot today. I don't think I feel energetic necessarily, like I'm not ready to paint the house or anything, but I'm certainly able to putz around and take care of things and not feel like I just climbed a mountain, and that has been wonderful. So I'm getting little things done. The only problem I'm having today is that being laid up all day yesterday in the hospital bed really wreaked havoc on my lower back, my hips, my pelvis, and that's all the areas that we're working out in physical therapy. And so I'm pretty stowed up today. It's pretty sore, but even that is even that isn't so overwhelming that it's putting me down. It's keeping me from lifting the boxes. Physically, that's just too painful. It just burns and pulls. But I'm able to, get around and, do the laundry and, putz around with the little stuff. I'm just not dragging furniture around and stuff like that today. So, and I have a physical therapy appointment tomorrow. So it's been a week since I've been in physical therapy too, which is another. I was already kind of starting to feel stowed up, even though I'm doing the exercises and stuff at home. It's when I'm doing it 3 times a week at an hour at a time, it's really much better. And I'm not that consistent with it at home. That's the truth. I count on that hour block of time during my appointment, and I need to be better about that, but that's something, I need to work on. So anyway, my mind feels much clearer. I think my thought processes have been not so stop and go today. Yeah, it's amazing. It is really amazing, the difference. It almost makes me want to cry, because I really can't describe how awful I've felt. And that's not something that I shared a lot of, because I don't like, just because I guess I didn't want anybody to and a couple of you asked, I didn't want anybody to think it was a result of the surgery. I didn't, awful for a very long time, and it's not worth mentioning all the time. But I wish kind of that I had mentioned it before, so that I could give you a good idea. But I hope that what I'm saying now is that that you can appreciate the difference. If you are having any problems with anemia or blood volume or anything, do whatever you can to take care of it immediately, because I've been years dealing with this, years, and I have felt truly miserable. And today, I feel pretty damn good, all the way around. It's nice for everything to kind of be feeling good, So, that was helpful. I'm thinking I don't have to have another infusion done, because I have not heard from my doctor yet. They did get the labs back this morning, and I know if something had been up with that, he would have been on it, and we'd already have the next transfusion arranged. So I'm inclined to think that we're okay, and we're just going to go on with the iron infusion therapy in 2 weeks. I do have an appointment with a hematologist, I believe, on the 25th. So I will go see him, and then I will start, and it's an hour a week for 8 to 12 weeks. So I'm not happy
about having to do anything for 12 weeks at a time, because it just goes against, I just hate having to commit myself to that kind of stuff. But and I'm also typically known for feeling better and stopping treatment, so I don't intend to do that. I really think I've worked through some of that, and I have gotten better about taking care of that and taking care of myself. But it is a typical trait with me in the past that antibiotics I very rarely finish. It's as soon as I start feeling good, I just stop, and that's it. And so part of my personal goal with through this whole journey of life change, weight loss, all of it, has been to not do that start and stop. I feel really good today, and I want to call and cancel that appointment with the hematologist. There was a time I would have. I'm not going to. I'm going to see the hematologist. I'm going to do the iron therapy, and I'm going to hope that at the end of that 8 to 12 weeks, fingers crossed, people, that I'm making my own blood. So yeah, I'm not going to bow out, but it is one of the things that I have typically been known for doing. And I don't know if it's probably a cross between just not feeling good enough about having enough self-worth to continue the treatment, to continue to feel better, and my own issues of anxiety and not liking to be around people and dealing with the doctors and stuff like that. And of course, before mobility was an issue, and getting around and getting out was a whole different thing. Even for as much pain as I'm in now, it's still doable, and so that's what I'm working on there. So yeah, all in all, very good day indeed. My restriction is back with a vengeance. Had a couple of days where I ate really well, and everything was fine. I'm still holding at, I'm down 193. This morning I've been really hungry, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat, because my tea was telling me that. I did just try to eat a little something that I figured would go down, and went down okay. I'm really restricted. I was able to eat about 2 tablespoons, which is fine. I feel much better now that I ate. It's just, I suppose I'm saying that for Melissa, who I will be responding to your email here shortly. Yes, my restriction is wonky and all over the place every month. I go through definite periods of time where my restriction is good and tight, and I'm feeling like, yeah, that's it. And then I go through a little period, anywhere from 2 to 5 days, where I'm kind of loose and I can pretty much eat anything, and then all of a sudden it'll cinch back up again. And I experienced that a lot in those 5 months that I didn't have a fill, where it just kept coming in and out. And I really do think it's just one of the wonders of the body that after a certain amount of time of eating a quarter cup of food, the body says, okay, you need to eat a little bit more. I just need a little more to get me going, and so you open up a little bit, and in a couple of days, when your body's taking in what it needs, it closes back up. That's Dr. Julie's theory. There's no scientific explanation behind it, and nobody has a scientific explanation behind it. But it is kind of what I've noticed when I'm getting to a point where I'm having that weird, I need meat kind of hunger. It really is. Okay, the body needs a little bit more, but my restriction always comes back. So anyway, I see, again, I'm at my 10 minutes, and I just wanted to thank you guys all for yesterday. That was so great. Mark, I loved your video. I wish it came at the perfect time this morning. I had gotten kind of irritated at something, and then I saw your video, and it just made me laugh and smile, and I just loved it, and I thought it was so nice of you to do. And I appreciate every single one of you watching those videos yesterday and taking the time to leave your comments and your thoughts and your wishes.
was so kind of you, and it really did help the day go by quickly. And I'm glad for those of you that were interested in that whole process that you got to see it. It was kind of fun to do that. And so yeah, I hope you guys are all experiencing great success today, and that you're having a really great week. I am feeling really good. I will post again when I have something entertaining, exciting, or to say, or I'm bored. Anyway, have a good one, you guys. Bye.